Hey everyone, it's Morgan Yates, and today I'm back with another Amazon favorites video. You guys seem to love these videos. These reach a lot of new viewers, so if this is the first video you're seeing of mine, I would love if you would subscribe. I post lifestyle, fashion stuff, one-day travel stuff again, and it would be great to have you around because I post these videos a lot. This is my fourth Amazon favorites video. So if you like what you see in this one, I will have my previous Amazon favorites videos linked below with probably better stuff than will be in this video because this is like the fourth time around. Today we've got 30 items. We have a lot of home decor stuff, some fashion and beauty stuff, some like kitchen organization. I'm even throwing in a few like party supply items. If you know me, you know I like to host some events. Also, every item I talk about will be linked in order in the description box. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hop right in. First up for home decor, and this is our biggest item that I cannot believe is from Amazon, but it is my bedroom rug. So when I moved into this house, I was looking for a rug that would fill a lot of the space in here. This is an 8x10. I wanted something that was neutral. For an 8x10 rug, I don't think around $200 is bad at all. We have this exact rug in our living room as well because they accidentally sent two, which I'm not complaining about. In general, I really love this brand of rug. I had one of these at my old house in our dining room and they just hold up well. They don't like move around. They're very thick, durable. Next up, kind of sticking with the living room, I found this little leather decorative tray. It's like a coffee table sized tray, pretty big, with these little gold handles. But I found this tray from another YouTuber's Amazon favorites videos because I just sit around watching these way too often and making purchases way too easily. I just thought this would be really cute on our coffee table, or I might actually even put this in my bathroom. I have a little mini fridge in my bathroom and have all this space just on top of the fridge that I feel like maybe I could just set this little tray there and like have some little things on top, even just like as a little like breakfast in bed tray. I think that would be really cute. Next up, again, because I apparently am just very opposed to color, a couple places in my bedroom I have like some pampas grass or like some tall, just like random florals and like decorative, I don't know, things going on in vases. And I wanted something that was a little bit shorter to go in a smaller vase in my bathroom. So I have like a little side table in there and I wanted something white. I already have some eucalyptus in my bathroom and I thought this would tie in perfectly because it's that same shape of leaf or branch, but it's just in white. It comes with 3 pieces like this, 4 strands each, and then those all separate off into like 4 strands each. So you can really fluff this out a lot. And just in general, if you're looking for this type of stuff on Amazon, even like much taller options, they have so many random just like branchy floral artificial things that you can put in vases, which I only recently discovered are a lot cheaper at Amazon than they are at places like West Elm and CB2 and just places like that I have bought my other ones that went in my room. So next up, I'm a sucker for a coffee table book and I have so many. First of all, starting with a hefty one, I got this Vanity Fair coffee table book. She is big, she is heavy. When it comes to the really big books like this or like the designer ones, I always compare prices. Shop around on those since they're so expensive to start with, but this one I found the cheapest on Amazon. So just in general, make sure you're price checking there. But also when it comes to just wanting like or needing a lot of coffee table books and not wanting to spend so much money on like the ones like that, Amazon is my favorite place to find just like mid-size coffee table books that are so affordable. They're all in like the $20, $30 range. I have so many that I've gotten off Amazon. Again, you can go back and watch my other favorites videos to see a ton of them linked there. But 2 of my recent faves are this Habitat one and this one called Down to Earth. And they're just like home decor books if you want to read them. You know, I just like them for the stackable cute look. So these are what the spines of those look like. Next up, a decor item that I love is this little reed diffuser. It just looks like this. It's like a lavender scent. I kind of wish it came with more of the little reed sticks, but at the same time, I guess it probably lasts longer with fewer of them in there. So you just kind of have to like twist them around a little bit to like give the full spread look sticking out. But I think the smells really good. In the past, again, I've gotten some little diffusers from West Elm, paid more money for those than I got for this one. Next up, I don't normally share items that I don't have actually personally, but an item that has been in my cart that I'm continuing to debate. If I get this, I'll show it in a vlog on my vlog channel, but I have been exploring the idea of getting this blanket ladder that again I saw in another YouTuber's Amazon video for like the $30 range. I think this is such a good deal. I think it is so cute and it has great reviews, looks so nice and looks like something that would be a lot more expensive. So in case you're in the market, I thought I would throw that one out there. Next up, a bit more of a random decor piece, and this is also more of like a boho style. I got these for a little like sitting area at a Fochella event I'm hosting at my house this weekend that will have already happened when you're seeing this. Actually, you can probably still catch the Instagram stories that are up from yesterday or they'll be saved as a highlight. But me and my friends got some of these like big square cushions off Amazon that they sell at Urban Outfitters. You may have seen them there. They are slightly cheaper on Amazon. These could even be great for like if you wanted to host like an at-home like outdoor picnic or dinner, like sitting on the ground. I just thought those were cute and that I would share since that's a better option than buying them at Urban Outfitters. Next up, I've been getting a lot of DMs and I've posted these little like rooftop picnic dinners that me and my friends have been doing. doing about where our little like fold up mini tables are from. So I'm gonna have those linked. I actually am not the one who owns those, so I don't have them in my possession right now to show, but they're just these little tables that fold up so it's easy to like transport to set up your little picnic. Yeah, I would say you need one for like every 2 people, but those are really great. Again, if you're wanting like a little summer picnic fun activity. Next up, my favorite candle of the moment. Well, okay, I'm gonna show 2 items at the same time. This brand, PF Candle Co, is my favorite like fragrance scent company for like candles and linen sprays and just any kind of home scent. I'm obsessed. All of their scents are just like, they're not feminine, like they just are like earthy, like rich, bold, like homey scents that just smell cozy. I like have to pace myself burning these candles because I want to do it literally every single day. You literally can't go wrong with this brand. All the scents are great, but my favorite one is this amber and moss candle. It just smells so good. And then next up from them, I am recently obsessed with this, is this linen spray. Teakwood and tobacco is the scent, which I've also had the candle in, and it just smells so good. I wish someone could walk around 24/7 spraying this in front of me, so I'm just like always smelling it because I'm obsessed with it. Next up for some kitchen items and just like storage organization items. First up are these little metal coffee stirrers that come in 3 colors, and I wanted these because every day I like mix up my little iced coffee at home. I'm always like pulling a spoon or whatever to stir it up. I live with 3 other roommates. We are always out of silverware, so I bought a 6-pack of these to be able to stir up my coffee without wasting like a spoon that then goes in the dishwasher. But I also just think these are so cute. Like I drink my coffee out of like smallish cups. They have taller ones of these as well. I just thought this was so cute. I didn't know this existed. Next up, I've recently been organizing my pantry. We just had a big like fridge freezer reorganization roommate session and had me wanting to reorganize my own like pantry drawers. So I picked up a bunch of these little glass containers. These come in a bunch of sizes as well. I wanted pretty small because I'm just gonna put like nuts and stuff in there and like quinoa. They just have these airtight lids with the wooden top. I really love these. They come in, I think, a 2-pack. And then next I bought a couple of these like acrylic drawers with handles, or containers with handles, just to like organize like sections of my pantry area. And then also I was wanting, we have like some little Ziploc storage containers, but I'm wanting to get back into like I was never in it. I want to get into like a little meal prep game so that I like actually eat lunches and like consistent dinners at home. I love these glass jars. They are heavy duty, feel very quality, and they're like the little bento box style. I think these are cute, and they come again with like these little airtight lids. Next up, I realized I've never showed these, but I love in our kitchen we have this little, again, very heavy marble like spatula spoon holder. I'm gonna show that simultaneously with our little paper towel holder. And why I really like these, like yes, marble is cute and like trendy and whatever, so like that's reason alone that I think it's cute, but our kitchen is like super bright and white, and like we have a lot of countertop space, but we also have a lot that goes on it. And so I like that with these, they kind of just like blend in to the white background, you know what I mean? That create like a cohesive look that you're like seeing them but not really seeing them because it just like all flows together. So I think having the same color scheme keeps it from looking too cluttered, which I love. And then lastly, for a storage solution, I found this bedside like little caddy storage thing. You just like stick right under your mattress. But this is just nice to be able to just like reach down and like keep my phone in there, or like you can keep water, you can keep a book, you can keep like just anything you want. Next up, I have just a couple tech items. Everyone's on their disposable camera game these days. I know they sell these again at like Urban Outfitters and like a bunch of stores now that these are trendy, but I found the best deals on Amazon when you buy these in a pack of like 2 to 4. Next up, if you're someone who's paranoid about someone hacking your camera on your laptop, I was paranoid, so I was always having like a piece of like neon yellow sticky note like just stuck to my camera, and it looked crazy. So then I thought to search if there was like a product for this, and there is. So there are these tiny little camera covers that you just like line up and stick over your camera that have a sliding piece back and forth. So whenever you want your camera on, you just slide it over, and then all the rest of the time it's just off, but it's black, so it blends in with like your MacBook screen. Just a sleeker option there. Next up, also a little nightstand like cord solution, or for a desk, or for really anywhere in your house that you want to have a charger. But I have my phone charger plugged in behind my nightstand, and the cord's always falling off, or like to hold it up on the nightstand so I can like reach it at night, I like always have a coaster like sitting on top of it to like hold it there. And then I found these little white like command strip style cord organizers, so you can just stick it either at like the back of your nightstand or on top, and then you can just organize all your cords on there. So those have solved that problem for me. Another quick little tech thing, I have mentioned this in another Amazon video, but I get more questions about where the strap on the back of my phone is than I get questions about literally anything else. So this is from the brand Love Handle. They have all kinds of like colors and fun patterns and things like that. I've just never been a fan of the pop socket, and I like that with this, if I'm carrying a bunch of stuff, I can just like string your finger through it and like I'm not gonna drop it. And then next up, I have just a few fashion beauty items. I showed in my last Amazon favorites video this black fanny pack that I'm obsessed with. I'll link it here as well. This one is much smaller, but I did want a white option as well for when I'm wearing a more neutral outfit that like doesn't match black. So it's just this small little simple white fanny pack. Once you have stuff in it, it doesn't collapse like this. And the details are silver. I do wish it were gold since I wear gold jewelry. We have a pocket on the back and then this big one in the front, and I just wear it crossbody style like this, and it's super cute. And I've just been loving the fanny pack trend. And then next up, a random item that I feel like I wouldn't think to get off Amazon, but I got this pack of these no-show socks. These are perfect. They're not too low. Like these are even better than like, I have like Nike ones, Adidas ones, like things like that. They're supposed to be like those grippy, like no-show socks. But I found that like the grip part at the back is always just like one little piece, and it'll either like peel off or it's just like not enough to hold it in place. And what I love about these socks, if you can tell, is that they have like multiple ripples going on. So it's not just one piece, it goes like higher and wider. These actually stay on my feet. I've had no issues with these sliding down, and I just love them. And then next up, I know these aren't like new or revolutionary, but I really love these clear ponytail holders that like supposedly like keep your hair from getting a ring in it. I really like these because I feel like it does make a huge difference. Like there's way less of a ring in my hair, which is great because I don't wash my hair every day. So maybe I want to put my hair up on like the first day and then I want to like wear it down the next day. It can be hard when you have like a really rigid just like line through your hair. So I've been a big fan of these. I'll have the pack that I got linked. And then lastly in this category, this was recommended by my best friend. She's like all about skincare, and so she told me to get these little collagen gel eye masks off Amazon. Supposedly these reduce fine lines, revitalize and moisturize skin, remove dark circles and puffiness. But I like these because they feel good, they're relaxing, and I do tell a difference with like puffiness under my eyes. Good deal if you just like the experience, a little self-care moment. I recommend these. And then lastly, I have a few like party items, I guess, that I either get asked about or that I thought were kind of like creative solutions that other people might like. First, to knock out a question I get a lot, if you follow me on Instagram and you saw for my birthday, I like recreated my favorite restaurant at home. Their entryway, they have all these like hanging flowers and like lights, and it looks so pretty. It's like this really magical entryway. And so I tried to recreate that here at home, and I got a lot of questions about the flowers I use. So you get these in a pack of like 20 of these strands. They're just these artificial like little hanging flower strands that are super cute, and it has like a wire stem. So I would just hook it like this, and I was like hanging it on the arches we use them on. But these could even be cute if you're having like a little outdoor summer dinner party, summer anything, and like hanging a bunch of these like in, if you have a low tree with like a bunch of branches, hanging these like in a tree would be such a little magical cute look, as well as hanging the lights that I used also like in a tree, or like just doing that. So I'll link the lights as well because I get questions about that. They were just these little like icicle lights. So even if you're not recreating a restaurant, I feel like those can be cute like outside for anything. Next up, so for our little Fochella thing we're having this weekend, I ordered a bunch of like jumbo helium filled balloons from the company I was ordering them from. I thought it looked so cute when they had these like fringe tassel like ribbon things as like the base of the balloon instead of just a plain ribbon. And the company was charging like $20 per balloon for that, and I was like, I can do this myself. So I went on Amazon, bought one of those like tassel garland packs that typically, you know, are just like this, and it'll be like more dense. So one pack comes with like a ton of these little tassels, but I don't need it to be dense this way. I need it like just to touch this way. So I ended up only needing 5 tassels per like balloon strand. So like one pack of like the garland can actually make 4 balloon ribbons. I thought that was a creative solution to save you some money if you're ever in that situation, or if you just want to like spice up some balloons sometime. But that is all for this favorites video. If you guys like these, again, everything will be linked below. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you've been sucked in and you'll be purchasing any of these items. And that is it. I hope all of you guys are having a great week, and I will see you in my next video.